One, two, three, four. It's a big delay. Hello? 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 Oops. Okay, so we're testing the mics. We're going to go live here. I am going live. I'm recording to my hard drive, but I'm also going live on YouTube 4K using NDI. So I'm going to do two tests. I'm going to check to see the delay between the actual OBS recording and the delay with the live stream. The live stream is being live streamed at 4K, so I expect that there's going to be probably about a 28-second delay to 30-second delay. I'll double check that once I firm up the data. But right now I'm recording from two iPhone. One is an iPhone 10 Max, I believe it is, and then the other one is an iPhone 10 Pro, I think. Either way, the cameras are really great, and I think it's pretty phenomenal that we're able to live stream in 4K through YouTube, and more importantly, we're also able to record in 4K. I'm not using any what's it called, capture card for any of the phones. All I'm doing is going via the router, the network that I have here right now, and I've got both phones connected via the router, actually wirelessly via NDI, and they're transmitting the signal. I've set them up on OBS, so OBS is actually the one that's running the information in the background right now. Let me start over and I'll repeat that just to make sure we're all on the same page. So what we have right now here is OBS, the free open broadcast program, and I've got a hub connected to my MacBook. Actually, it's my son's MacBook. And in that hub, I've got two power cables powering my iPhones. Currently, they are transmitting via NDI the signal via NDI to OBS. So I've got two phones, and they're transmitting via NDI to OBS. I set them up as NDI video feeds, and they're basically wireless. Right now, the cords are there just to maintain power on the cords. you can actually unplug them and they'd still be running until the battery runs out. Or alternatively, you could put a battery pack next to the phone on the tripod. They're on tripods right now. I've got one right here, and then I've got another one which I'd have to switch cameras. I'm just not there right now, but there's another one that's right there as well. So here's 1 and 2. So those are the 2 cameras that are working, recording 4K. I've got a Samsung mic that I purchased. Originally, I was thinking about doing podcasts, so let me raise this here a little bit. Apologize for the noise, but might as well get it done right since this is just a practice. Just want to raise it up. Tighten. Okay, so this microphone is a Samsung mic that I purchased probably about 6 months ago. The intent behind it was, hey, I'm going to do some podcasts, blah, 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 blah. Hadn't used it, but it works fine. I like it. Think it throws off some good signal. Right now it's connected via USB straight to my hub that's connected to the MacBook, right? Now, I can connect it via XLR as well. I've got the cables. Anyway, that's one test that I'm still doing. But this is connected right now currently via USB-C to the hub, okay? Now, this is this microphone. I'm speaking right into it, trying to adjust it. And I'm going to clap 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count first, and then I want to check to see what kind of delays there are with the sound versus the actual NDI signal. Just as a footnote, I've got my MacBook connected currently via Ethernet cable straight to my router. So I'm not connected via Wi-Fi. Just some particulars on that. When I ran via Wi-Fi, I was at, I think, 700 megabit download speeds, pretty fast. But my upload was only 40 megabits, okay? Now, in addition to that, I was also, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to run an Ethernet cable. They always say it's best to run your Ethernet cables. I have Comcast. When I did that, what happened is my download speeds went to, I think, 900 megabits. Pretty cool. Pretty fast downloads. But my uploads itself were still at 40 gigabits. So I've got to research. I think they've got a plan where you can increase your upload speed, but they try to nickel and dime you. This should just be a setting. That's the truth. To transmit in 4K, I have to look at the particulars. For 1080p at the time, I think it was like, you had to have like 4 or 6 megabits per second. And if you were going to be going 4K, you need a little bit more. I think that there's enough upload speed. It would make me feel a lot more confident if I was getting maybe 200 megabits of upload speed, but that's just me, right? I don't think that there's any issue there with delays. When I go to live stream with YouTube on 4K, what ends up happening is if you try to set it up for ultra low latency, YouTube does not allow you to stream in 4K, live stream in 4K, okay? So you're relegated to reducing the latency to normal. If you put normal, then what happens is YouTube actually allows you to stream in 4K. But what they do is they create about a 28 to 30 second lag. Not that cool if you're doing a live stream, if you're interacting with people. You can't do it with the ultra low latency where there's like 2 to 3 seconds, I think. But your live stream would be limited to 1080p. Is there a difference? I don't know. I think that there is. I haven't fine-tuned the cameras right now. This was just a test, just to make sure that I can do it. There's this real cool app. There's multiple apps. There's, I've played with multiple apps. Just as a footnote, um, there is an app called OBS Camera, and that app, the layout of the app is okay. It's good. It lets you alter some items. I would say Filmic Pro gives you a much more professional look to the app than OBS Camera, but you are able to fine tune the colors pretty good, right? I just didn't do it right now because I was doing a test right now. And there's pretty good lighting. I should probably adjust the ISO. I set it up last night. I've got a light source that I'm not even using right now. But I would say that the beauty of that app, where the real value in that app is twofold. One is it lets you stream via NDI the signal from the camera through your network. I got to check the latency, so if you wanted to just go wirelessly, you could via NDI. That's a big plus. The other part is, if you chose to go wired, you're able to hook up your USB charger cable from there straight to a USB-C hub. And when you do that, you are able to send the video signal, and you could actually send the microphone signal as well. I've got that muted right now on OBS, but you literally could send the signal, right? So I could hook up a Rode mic, a wireless Rode mic to, my iPhone and have my mic here, and I could do away with these mics. The reason that I have these mics here, they're really for the purposes of recording acoustic guitar. I'm not sure if they're the best mics. I'm not a musician, but they're pretty good mics, and they'll get the job done. I think that the Wireless Go, Rode Wireless Go mics, I think are going to be a good option if you want to do a podcast and you don't want to bring out these mics. You could wear them right here. You could wear one right here. You could wear the mic here. And, the person that you're interviewing could also have the mic there as well, too, with them. So pretty cool. You got one and the other. I think that's pretty phenomenal. So you could go wireless. You can hook up the Rode mic with the, two mics and one transmitter. And one person could be speaking in while you interview the other podcast member. And he could be speaking, or he or she could be speaking into it. All wireless. You could put battery packs, and you wouldn't even need to connect via USB-C to the hub, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Going back to this setup right now, like I mentioned, NDI, and I've got a USB-C that's going from this microphone straight to that USB-C hub. So now, without further ado, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 and clap simultaneously just to see what kind of lag there is. It's 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to do that again. 1, 2, 3. And in addition to that, I am going to now do that as well, but without including any numbers. Great. All right, so we've been working and talking into this mic. So now I've got this other mic here that I need to adjust up. Keeps falling off. I'll do that now. Tired of this. Okay. Now, in principle, this mic would be facing the guitar, right? So I've got two mics. This mic is actually connected via an XLR. The XLR is going to a small Scarlett that my son has, and that Scarlett is connected from on the back. It's got a USB-C, and I'm connecting that to the USB-C hub. So that's connected on a small table with my MacBook Pro. So you've got two mics. One, as I mentioned, connected via USB-C. I have also tested it and connected via XLR to the Scarlett. So I did that earlier. I recorded it for my own purposes just to test it out. I'll play with it a little bit more, see which one has a better adjustment, or leave it as is, right? That's one, two, three. And now this one is going through the Scarlett. And you know, the Scarlett has the ability to control gain. On OBS, I kind of constrained it a little bit too. I didn't want to go too loud, but it sounds nice as well. Ideally, this is going to be pointed to a guitar. You know, I have the guitar here. You know, when the time comes, this will be pointed lower. This will be pointed lower, right? And you'll be singing into this one, right? One or the other, right? For now, this is just a test, right? So I'm going to clap and do the same exercise here because I'm trying to monitor delays here. 2, 3. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do it without counting. Looking at the camera. Okay. So that kind of gives us a sense. I'm looking for audio recordings. Just one more footnote. Move this here to the side a little bit. We'll go to the other camera. So just so you know, here is the other camera, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, looking at that camera, I need to put a little sticker, a little sign that says, hey, look up, so that people see the cameras. When they look up at the cameras. I guess I need the red dot, letting people know that they're live. Just a couple observations with the NDI. Look at the top screen. I'm going to raise my hand. I notice there's a little glitch right there. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because there's about 30-second delay. So I'm gonna count. So I'm gonna move my hand down, and I'm gonna count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, maybe the delay is about 12. So I've got my finger there. I want you guys to see the screen. Nope, maybe the delay is about 30, 28, 17. There it is. Okay. So right there. You see that, guys? You see that little imperfection in the screen? I see it because I'm live streaming to the TV on YouTube, and I could see it. I want to just share it with you. I'm going to put my hand down for a second and wait until it's down. I'm gonna show you guys the delay that's out there. But more importantly, I noticed that that camera with the NDI signal has a small imperfection at the very top. The rest of it looks like it's squared away, but the very top. Okay, so now I'm gonna raise my hand and look for that imperfection. I'm gonna wait for the camera to catch, and I'm gonna count. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24-second delay. All right. Just wanted to show you there's 24-second delay, but right here where my hand is at, there's a little glitch on that camera with NDI. I've tried clearing it out 2 times, but I've seen it, so there is a little tiny glitch there. If your screen or your movement, it happens to be below that area, you can't even see it, but I noticed it. Just letting you guys know. I think it's a glitch. If I reset my phone, I tried resetting it already, but it still gave me that glitch with that one camera. But it is on NDI and it is wireless. When it's wired, no issues, okay? But either way. So, just wanted to share. I'm recording. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, looking at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Got to raise that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looking at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Okay, really what I'm going to monitor is for delays in the recording. All right. Thank you, everybody. Just as a footnote, NDI, pretty amazing. I looked at OBS and my son's laptop, I was about to disconnect, but just a heads up. My son's laptop is a MacBook Pro. He got it about 8 months ago. It's got the M1 chip, pretty cool, because the encoder that it comes with is I guess the Apple encoder. I'm not sure, I gotta read the particulars. I'm not sure if it's a graphics card, but I'm gonna tell you, the load that usually gets put on computers when they are encoding 4K is pretty significant, and you usually have to have the graphics card. I have another computer in Mexico that I have a pretty good graphics card, and I bought it with the good graphics card because I was streaming 1080p over there. And I was really impressed with this encoder. It's using the hardware encoder, and pretty impressed, people. You know, I'm seeing the live stream, and there's a delay, but the quality of the recording, 4K, is pretty amazing. I see some glitches. I'm going to move around. I'm going to do another recording right now with the wired version where the app actually lets you, instead of connecting via NDI, via the iPhone cables. Pretty amazing. I love that part of it too. But since I had the NDI set up, I wanted to do this test. And I am going to pause and check out the live stream and check out the recording as well. Thank you very much. Check it out right now again.